Hey, it's Malia from MaliaHolleran.com, and I want to welcome you to Social Media Management, where you are going to learn how to make the most of your social media profiles in less time. Now, this is important because I don't know about you, but I tend to get overwhelmed with all of the social media platforms there are to keep up with. Everyone's telling you that you should be on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Google, on just everything. And it's almost impossible to keep up with it all. So, this course is going to cover how to manage your social media in a way that is effective for you and for your business. So, to make the most out of this class, you should have at least two social media profiles set up. So this could be Facebook and Twitter, or LinkedIn, Google Plus, Instagram, whatever it is that you're using. You should probably have at least two set up to really make sense of this. But even if you don't yet, you can take the time and set them up if you'd like to, or you can just get some great tips on how to manage your social media in general. So let's get into it. We're going to start with organizing your social media groups. One of the first steps to managing your social media is simply to get organized, because it's nearly impossible to be efficient with your social media profiles when your contacts are lumped into one big crowd. Now, I hear all the time, what if on Facebook I have my high school friends and my business friends, and I don't want to post on Facebook because my friends in real life don't really care what I'm doing about my business, or people are tired of hearing about my business. So a lot of people are hesitant to post really a lot or effectively on Facebook, just because they don't want to inundate people who are not interested in their message with their message. So a great way to not have this occur is to organize your contacts. And that way you are in control of sharing, updating, following others' updates, making announcements and offers, or whatever it may be on your page. You can actually separate your contact list into customers, clients, associates, friends, or even segment each of those categories into specific lists, like customers of a certain age or friends from a certain time in your life. Um, and this is really helpful. And just realize, if you don't organize your list, you're likely to end up sending messages to contacts that they find irrelevant. So it's really good to organize your list. And we're going to go through the different platforms, okay, and how to do that. So each social media site has a different way of doing this. So let's go to Twitter. Twitter actually allows you to organize your contacts using lists and hashtags. So your account comes with up to 1,000 lists that you can, and you can actually choose a theme for each one. So you can have up to 5,000 users per list at the time of this recording. However, you shouldn't need close to that many, and so we don't want to go list crazy, but just for your own reference, you can have up to 5,000 users per list. The key to effective organizing is to use as few as possible so that you can keep them all straight, if that makes sense. So you can make your list public or private on Twitter. With public lists, anyone can find them, follow them, read the tweets from people on those lists. With private lists, no one knows about them except you, and it's great if you are following competitors or customers. Hashtags, and the word hashtags is going to come up a lot. They are words or phrases that start with the hashtag, which is like the old number sign, as you see. An example of a hashtag would be like hashtag Twitter tips. When you put specific hashtags on your updates, you're actually creating a category of posts that your contacts can subscribe to and follow. So if you are in a direct sales business, you may do hashtag your company name. Or if you're running a deal or a contest, you may use hashtag and the contest name, or a way that you can simply search for that hashtag and see a list of posts that people have posted with that hashtag. So it becomes really useful. I saw it done very effectively by a friend, Diane Hockman, who was running a video contest and her celebrating her 15-year anniversary in the industry. And she asked everyone to make her videos using the hashtag hashtag Diane Hockman 15. And everyone who made a video entered in the contest using that hashtag. So she's able to simply search the hashtag, see everyone who's posted using that hashtag, and watch their videos and select her winners from there. So you could do something similar in your business if you run contests or something fun like that. It really just creates a category of posts, and other people can subscribe and follow. Making it easy to search. So that's the key with hashtags, is they are really good for search functionality. So let's move on to Facebook. Facebook offers lists and groups. So your profile gives you the option of creating a list. It's right next to your news feed on the right side. All you have to do is scroll down the left hand, I'm sorry if I said right side, it's on the left hand side. You scroll down the left hand menu, click on Friends. Next to Friends, you'll see the word More. You may have to click on More. And on the top, you'll see a link that says Create a List. So first you name that list, and then you're going to select the contacts you'd like to put into it. Whether you want to use, whenever you want to use that list, you can click on the list name on the left-hand sidebar of your feed, and that will change so that only the messages from that list can be seen. So if you are a local business owner and you're reaching out to, let's say, prospects, and one thing that you do, not a local business owner. Say you're in direct sales and you want to keep your prospects separate from your other people, because you want to be able to build a relationship with your prospects and you kind of engage with them more, interact with them a little bit differently. So you want to just see their posts. So you may create a list of prospects. All you got to do is create a list and start putting those people who fit into that category in that category. And then when you go in to do your Facebook for the day, you can spend time specifically with that list only and make sure that you hit that list because it's a part of your income producing activities for the day. You can also post specifically to that list, which is really nice. When you post, you'll see a down arrow under your status update. Before you send it, you actually have the option of making your post public, seen by friends, or it gives you more options. When you select more options, then you are able to select specific lists that you have created. Facebook also offers groups, and that's a little bit more involved because you have to create a group page and invite people to join it, or you put people in, but most people really appreciate invites when it comes to groups. You can find the menu for creating a group. It's on the left-hand sidebar under the word groups, and then you can just create your group from there. And those are both two different ways on Facebook where you can separate your, where you can organize your friends and your followers on your personal profile on Facebook. If we're talking about a business page, then that's really an opt-in option. So we're assuming that people who wanted to hear your message went to your page and liked it. And you can continue to drive people over to a business page to like your page, but in that sense, there's really no need to organize anything because those people are already signed up to hear your business message. Let's move on to Google Plus, which in all actuality, it's the easiest system for organizing contacts. And that's one of the advantages that it has over the other social media sites. On Google Plus, your contact lists are called circles. And whenever you add a new contact, you actually have to place them in a circle. And one contact can be in multiple circles, so it's really nice. You can organize and add circles by clicking on the down arrow under the Google Plus logo. Click on people, explore the options and suggestions from Google. And if you click on the top menu item that says your circles, you'll get a visual representation of your circles, and you can add or remove people in that space. All you got to do is click on the circle with the plus sign, and then that's an easy way to create a new circle. You can also create Google Plus communities, which are very similar to Facebook groups. All you got to do is click on the down arrow in your right-hand menu and click on communities. Then click on create community, and Google will walk you through instructions in order to do that. So let's move on to LinkedIn. They actually don't have lists, but they have tags. So you can tag each contact using your own chosen keywords by going to connections in the top menu. When you hover over a person's name, you'll have the option to tag them. You can also tag someone by going to their profile page. You'll see an option in the top section under the basic info, and in that info about your relationship, all you have to do is click on tag. When you want to view your tagged contacts on LinkedIn, all you have to do is search for the keyword tag that you use. It's an even better way to segment your contacts because you can add multiple tags for each keyword and apply them. So in other words, you can put one contact into a number of categories. LinkedIn also has groups, but their primary purpose is for networking with like-minded people. So by joining groups that focus on topics you're interested in, you can find contacts who have the same interests and send a request to connect with them. You can also form your own group and invite people to join if you would like. So let's talk about segmenting your contacts. What's the best way to segment your contacts? I personally would start with goals and objectives. So think about what you want to accomplish with each group. For example, one group may be new prospects you want to turn into customers. Another might be mentors who you want to follow and network with. So you can create your list, groups, and page communities with these goals in mind. Aside from the networks that we mentioned, there are plenty of others that you might be using and want to organize. For example, Pinterest, you can set up boards based on different themes. People then follow the individual boards versus following all of yours. You can do the same by following only specific boards of other people. For YouTube, you can set up playlists of videos on a specific topic. Your followers will then be able to subscribe to either your channel or specific playlists or both. So explore the organization features of each of the main social networks you use, and these networks are always changing and new features are added regularly. So as you explore, everything may not be the same as I've described here, but don't be afraid to explore. Click around. There's nothing that you can do wrong to harm or take down the government or anything like that. So don't be afraid to click around and explore and find your way around. But make sure that you start organizing your contacts into lists and keep your social media organized because it will come in handy, especially when you have very specific message to share with a very specific group of people. It's just going to help you to maximize the time that you do have to spend on your social media. Okay, I hope this information has helped you. Let's talk about the next steps. I want you to consider the social media platforms that you're using. If you're on Twitter, set up 3 lists on Twitter. Set up at least 1 list within your Facebook profile. Identify 3 tags for LinkedIn. Set up a specific circle on Google Plus, and make sure that you check each one every single day. Okay, I hope that helps for now. Get to work, get these things done, and I will see you on the next module. Bye for now.